What is happening? It is Lukeman here with a Pokemon Showdown random battle. I'm on the far side there. I'm Be Gentle. I start off with my Torkoal out there to get my rocks set up, and I'm pretty much in there to sacrifice them at this point. Fortunately, I don't really have an answer for Landorus, so you're going to see a bit of bad play here in a minute. I go into Salamence next, and surprise HP Ice gets the best of me here. Takes out my Salamence, which was gonna be my main sweeper here. Go into Mindfu, hopefully land some high jump kicks, take some damage on Landorus, but not enough to feint him, so I lose another poke there. So I'm already halfway through my team. Go into Kingdra here, hoping to do some outraging, because it's really the only good Pokemon I got left. Outrage works in this instance, and missing that Toxic actually proves to be huge later. Porygon comes in here and makes the other huge play of this game, tricks me. So now I have his Choice Scarf, so I'm locked into Outrage. This also becomes huge later, as you'll see. Anyway, I switch out to avoid confusion and go to Tropius. I'm gonna start to set up a stall kind of maneuver here, so I'm gonna leech and then sub, and kind of just hide behind that for a bit. Which is handy because I dodged the Toxic there too. But I end up sacking Tropius here against Darumaka, and just Air Slash, get some damage, and we'll bring in Venusaur to finish him off in just a second. There's the crit. I don't know if the crit mattered there. Probably would have fainted anyway. Pretty strong physical attacker. Anyway, Venusaur in there to clean up, and then I surprise him with my own HP Ice, taking out his Salamence as well. In just a second. And there it is. So both Salamances taken out with the surprise HP Ice. I don't really have much of a purpose for Venusaur now, and I make some bad plays here. I go for the Sleep Powder, should have predicted the sub, and then I actually go for a Power Whip here in a second, which doesn't even break the sub. So two misplays there, although I didn't really have much of a use for Venusaur. So at this point, I just start HP Icing to break the sub. Now he does a weird thing. He continues to sub for whatever reason, so I'm gaining back Lefty's health here, and he's taking unnecessary damage. I don't know if it would have mattered in the grand scope of things, but just a weird play that he decides to keep subbing, because it just puts him further in a hole there. Anyway, he finally decides to start sludge bombing me, and he'll take out my Venusaur pretty shortly. So then all I'm gonna have left is my Kingdra, which is locked into Outrage with Choice Specs. So in comes Kingdra, can only Outrage, and then comes Porygon. Little did I know about this Porygon, it was non-attacking. All it has is Thunder Wave, which is huge that he paralyzed me here. It's would have been way better than him Toxicking me, because he could have stalled me out, but he paralyzes me, and the other two moves he got is Trick from before, Trick me the Choice Specs, and the Recover, which makes this battle go on for a while. Anyway, he sticks Landorus in to sack and hopefully to take me out. Luckily, I get my Outrage off before Confusion takes me out, or Landorus takes me out. So now we're in a point where we're going to see who can stall longer, him with his Recovers, and he's just going to wait for me to Confusion hacks myself to death. And he can't Toxic me now, since he paralyzed me earlier. So that kind of puts him in a hole where he has to rely on me hitting myself to kill me. So, this goes on for a while. I'm going to whittle myself down here with a few more Confusion hits, actually. And you'll see how close it gets at the end. And what I actually need to win is either him to run out of a Recover, which I asked him, he didn't ever reply to me saying if he was close or not, or I need an Outrage crit to win the game. So here I am confused again, and he's recovering off again. Hit myself here, so I think I have 2 hits left at this point of Confusion. Luckily the paralysis is stopping me from hitting me sometimes. So he has nothing he can do. I hit myself again in Confusion, so at this point I'm 1 away from killing myself. So I need to break through the Confusion and hit a crit. So I'm not in a very good spot. Luckily I break through the Confusion those first 2 times to keep me alive, and then as Confusion expires, I hit a crit Outrage on the Porygon to win it. So pretty funny game. You can see in the chat after I'm apologizing profusely to him. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this random battle on Pokemon Showdown. You have a good one. Bye.